welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, we are doing another foundation review. I'm going to be looking at the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. So if you want to see how it wears, then keep on watching. So I picked up 3 shades, and I picked up the, which one is this? This is Espresso in the C10. This is C9 in a deep cool. This is a W9.5 and it's a warm. Now the only deep warm. The only reason why I picked up all 3 was because I didn't know exactly which would match my skin perfectly, because at that time I was trying to match my foundation to my chest and not just my head. However, like I said before, I'm just gonna stick to the darkest foundation that matches my face, and then once I apply my concealer, it will pick up the tones of my chest and it would just look blended. Okay, so the 2 that were closely matched to my skin was the C9, which is the deep cool, which matches my chest, and the C10, which is the Espresso, which matches my head, or my neck and my head. So I have used, I keep dropping them. Okay, so I've used both foundations, and the foundation that's most easily blended into my skin and looks absolutely amazing is the C10, which is the Espresso. So I am going to show you guys how it applies, and I honestly really just like this foundation. Spoiler alert, I like it. It blends really well. So let's get to this video. So since I can't find my professional matte rescue today, I'm going to be using my MAC Natural Radiance in the color almost like the Gleam by Melanie Mills, but this is just a moisturizer with a few shimmers in it. So I'm going to apply that all over my face. And as you can see, my brows are coming in nicely. I did put just a little bit of the product on this brow because it wasn't the same shape as this one. But okay, so when I used this foundation, I liked how it blended with the dual fiber brush. So I'm going to blend it with dual fiber brush, and then I am going to go over top with a beauty blender. Now I saw this on, I forgot whose page that was, but to apply liquid foundation, you know, just shake it really well, and to make it easier for you to apply it to your face, use the bottom of your brush, and that way you get the product on there and just apply it to your face. And to blend it out, I'm going to use my dual fiber brush, and I'm going to spray it with some Urban Decay De-Slick and just apply it. Okay, so this is the foundation applied, and I think it's a perfect match for my head. Once again, I am just going to go over it with a beauty blender. I don't really think it's necessary. However, if you feel like you apply too much, then you can go ahead and use a beauty blender to sort of take some away. Let's talk about the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the shade C10, which is Espresso. So I'm going to read the description that they have on their website. Under description, it says, just skin tone and texture, non-cakey, oil-free. With patent color technology, True Match makeup precisely matches your skin's tone and texture and coordinates perfectly with True Match powder, blush, and concealer. I don't have the powder, the blush, or the concealer. Formulated with precise match technology, so you can control the coverage and fine-tune it. Which I guess the fine-tuning part is, you know, how many spots you want to put it on your face to get whatever coverage you want. So then if you want more coverage, you use a little bit more foundation. If you want less coverage, you use less foundation. Ultra pure formula contains no oils, fragrances, or pore clogging fillers, so all you see is beautiful, radiant, flawless skin. I think my skin really does look beautiful and flawless and radiant. Come on. Looks really, really nice. And no, I don't have a live-in Photoshop installed on my camera or my computer. No, I don't have that. And talking about that, which is completely off topic, I have seen a few people that I watch on YouTube, and when you're watching it, you can see like they have like a little blur thing around here, and I kept thinking, what camera does that? And I was up all night one time trying to find it, and then Wayne Goss comes out with that video and it blows my mind. Because I mean, thinking about it, yes, you know, there should be something like that that exists, because I'm sure they use it in movies and whatever, but I never actually thought that it was, you know, on a beauty channel on YouTube. But that's way off topic. So with vitamins A and C, wheat germ and grapefruit extract to keep your skin nourished, protected, and healthy. Let's see, C10, which is the darkest color they have, is natural finish. It's just a really, really nice finish, and I really like this. Whoever suggested I try this, thank you so much, because I really like the finish. And my sister is actually the foundation C9. I'll have her on here one day so she can try it out and you guys can see. It's a light to medium coverage, and it's for all skin types, and it's oil free. It's available in 33 true skin shades. And if you can see, this is it. This is all the shades they have, and I actually picked out this one to see if it would match me, and then I realized that the darkest one would probably match me, so I picked that one as well. And then I picked this one to see if that would match me, but it turns out that the darkest shade, which is the last shade, is what matches me perfectly. This foundation retails on their website for $10.95. So if you want to buy this foundation, you go to their website, and then, you know, you pick whatever products you're looking for, and it gives you an option to choose where you want to buy it from. If you want to buy it from Amazon or Walmart, which you can see Walmart has 0 because I think they don't have it available, but Amazon has it available. And then once you click continue, it just takes you to Amazon's website and you buy it from Amazon. And if you have Prime, you get it in 2 days. I live in California, so I had to pay extra taxes. Now, let me tell you guys about a foundation that I absolutely hated. Absolutely hated it. The NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation. That's this one. If I tell you that this foundation is horrible, I don't know if horrible would describe it, but it didn't apply well, and it broke up something horrible on my face. And that day, I think I went out that day, and I came back and I looked at my face and I was horrified at what this foundation did to me. This is not it. This foundation, if you want to try it, no, don't even waste your money, your time, or your energy on this foundation, okay? No. So I think I rambled on long enough. I am gonna go, and I will come back at 4 o'clock and we will see what my face looks like. I'll see you guys back at 4 or whatever time I come back. Bye. Hi beautiful, so welcome back. It is now 6:07 p.m. and I left at 12:15, I think. Yeah, this is what I look like, and I think this looks like a glow type thing. It looks like I'm glowing instead of, you know, like yucky oil. So as you saw when we were reading the claims, it doesn't claim to be mattifying or oil controlling. It just says that it's oil free and it's a natural finish, which is really nice. It's not too much on your face. It doesn't feel heavy on your face. I hardly feel like I have anything on at all. This just gives me that perfect skin look, you know. So if I was trying to do an everyday look for you guys, this would be the foundation that I would use. If I was trying to do a no makeup look for you guys, which I think this is pretty much a no makeup look, then this is the foundation that I would use. Other than me using my 9.5, which I'm using really less lately because I don't want it to get done before I find something that I actually like. But I like this foundation. And to recap, it is the L'Oreal Super Blendable Makeup, and it is the True Match in the color Espresso, and that's C10. In comparison, this is C9. So to compare the two, in my light, this is C10 and this is C9. They are one right after another. However, this is the color difference. So once again, the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup, which is the L'Oreal True Match foundation, comes in 33 shades, which is very impressive because I think the most I've seen so far is 24, and that's from NYX. I think it is a really good foundation for this foundation hunt. I think it is going to be an addition to my foundation collection, and I am absolutely going to be using it more often in most of my tutorials, so you guys can see. The L'Oreal True Match foundation in the color C10 is a yes for dark skin. If you're as dark as me, I think it is a really good foundation. It is not super matte where it just flattens out your face, and it's not dewy. It's just a natural finish, which means that if you apply a little bit of powder on top, then you can get the perfect matte foundation. It's good for oily skin. It's good for all skin types. Actually, it's really good for all skin types because it's not going to dry out your skin. It's not going to make it too oily like the LA Girl foundation. So yeah, that is my review for this foundation. I hope my review of this foundation helped you decide on whether or not to try this out for yourself. Please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed the content. I hope that you are able to find your exact match in the L'Oreal True Match foundations. I love you so much, and I will see you. I love you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.